that off, please. Okay. You're not allowed to be on that when I'm not down here. Okay, come stand here so I can see if you guys can.
Hey, you guys. Good morning, Quest Academy. Well, I guess it's not. What movie is that from? Little trivia for you. You got to ask your parent probably because you won't know. Oh, yeah. Blue Stripe today for technique. So let's practice our patterns for a little bit until we get ready for class. We will need a chair for class today. You will need a chair, something to hold on to as you perform techniques. Okay. No worries, sir. Thank you very much for letting us know. That was from Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam. I changed it to Quest Academy.
I think
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good move. So move. That's a good move.
I was a Rain Man and knew it was
Aladdin. Genie is playing chess.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Guys.
I think I know it's not Rain Man, but say Rain Man.
Oh, Mr. Khan, let's practice your pattern, sir. Chunji. Chunji. Yep. I think you have to change. Yeah. Hold on. Don't.
Henry, don't step on your brother, eh? James, it's not a great idea sitting on the floor.
So, Mr. James, remember, this is your brother's class, right? Okay. So if you want to be there, you totally can. I'm okay with that, but you can't be distracted. You got to stay focused. Okay. That's it. Nice. Oh, Miss Kelly, you got to go the other way first. Jasmine, you're going to go the other side first. So let's go back. Hold on, Jasmine. Go back. You're going to go to right walking stance, high block facing the couch. Change your feet. Yep. There. So your left leg's going to step behind you, and you're going to strike away from the window. Oh, that way.
Oh, no, keep going. Keep going. You're going the right way. Forward.
Yeah, go back.
Go back to the high block position.
Change your feet. Yep. Left leg steps behind. Strike
No,
up.
left leg, left leg.
That's your right leg. Left leg steps.
Yep. Keep going, keep going.
That's the one.
Nice.
Then step forward and punch. Boom, other side. Strike. Right towards the window. Yep. Then punch. Nice. Yeah. So that spin there, Jasmina, is the same direction as the other one on the other end of the pattern, right? When you finish your 3 punches. And you got to spin twin forearm block. Same thing. Okay? Same movement. Still spinning. Your left leg is the one that's going to step behind and turn. Okay? Oh, we got about 10 seconds. Whoa. And time. Okay. Great. Let's stand up nice and tall. Face front. Chin. Pinier. Nice. Have a seat down, please. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. All right, let's open our eyes. So we're going to work on our blue shark today, which is 4-hour technique. On a Tuesday, we did a lot of agility. We did stuff that was very fast. And when we do things that are really fast, oftentimes we lose some of the technique. We lose the ability to throw a good kick or throw a good punch because we're trying to move so quickly. We're going to take the speed out of it. We're going to take the balance out of it because we don't want to work on a balance. We're going to work on our technique of how to deliver the kicks, front turning kick and side kick mostly. How to differentiate between those two, how to identify that they're two very different kicks. Okay, and we're going to practice those kicks. So the tool you're going to need today is a chair or something to hold on to. All right, you could be your sibling, that works too. All right, and we're also going to do these things, and Mr. Pascal, remember these ones, the 4 directions. We're going to do just some of these things. Not that I want you guys to spend time memorizing these movements, but there are, Mr. Pascal and I remember this, we were always tested on these things as well. We had our patterns that we had to do, and then a 4-directional movement. Now, I don't want you guys to, we're not testing on the 4-directional movements, but it's a great way for us to practice, especially if you're at home, you have limited space. It's a great way to practice some basic techniques because you don't need any real space. If you have sort of a box around you, you're good. You can practice these techniques because they don't require us to move forward or move backwards. That's what we're going to work on today with those. Okay, so let's set up nice and tall, please. And we shall begin with our tenets. Mr. Kale, courtesy, respect myself and others. Good. Miss Sela, hands on her hips. Integrity, total honesty with myself and others. Good. Mr. Matthew, perseverance, patience, never, never, never give up. Mr. Mason, self-control, control my thoughts, emotion, actions, and results. Awesome. Miss Haley, indomitable spirit, be guided by my heart. Let's exercise. Right toes, left toes, right ankle, left ankles. Now knee bends halfway. 1, 2, and 3. All the way down. 1, 2, and 3. Circle our knees both ways. And our hips, hula, 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 both ways. Nice. Push your head forward and relax. Push it to the back. Relax to one side, to the other side. Forward, back, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop in the spot, open and close. Stretch that out. Wrist circles in and out. Elbows in and out. Shoulders back. Forwards and stop. Push your body side to side. And relax, feet together. Let's put our elbows on our knees. Reaching down. Straighten your legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. And come on. Nice. Feet apart. Hands above your head. Let your arms extend up top. Don't start to swing. Just whoa there, Mr. Windmill Noah. Keep those hands extended up to the sky. We're going to go slow through this, mostly because Mr. Rowe needs to stretch today. So we're going to go through it slowly. Go to our right, reaching down, 1, and all the way back up, reach high. And 2, and reach high. 3, and reach high. Ready? Whoa, Mr. Noah. What are you, a propeller of an airplane? Let's go the other way. 1, and 2, and 3. and behind our back, I think we lost Noah. He fell over. Ready? Reaching over. And come up. Push your hips forward. Good. Stretch over. Bring your hands way up. Try to reach them all the way over to the floor. And come up. Nice stretch, Mr. Noah. That's the one. Good work. Good. Pull over. Last one. And come up. Excellent. Let's drift down to one side. And switch. Other way. That's it. Let's go, Mr. Kale. Keep that stretch happening. Switch. Hello, Maxine Griffin. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And switch. Last one. Excellent job, Sheila. Good stretch. Good stretch. That's it. And come on. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice the basic techniques of those 4 directional movements, and we're only going to do probably 2 of them, front kick and side kick. And I say these names so that Mr. Pash knows, boom, he probably has nightmares about doing those. Yeah, ready? Okay, so 4 direction front kick has 2 blocks. It's a low block and a high block. So let's practice those techniques first. Right leg goes back. All right, right fighting stance. Hands are up by your chin. Excellent. With our front hand, our left hand, we're going to bring it up and across our left. Here, we're going to extend our right hand out. And that way we can pull our right hand towards our body as we block with our left hand. Boom, 1. Nice, and we come right back. And we chamber and block. And 2, boom. And we chamber our block. And 3, boom. Nice, and we come right back. Now we're going to do the high block on this side. So we chamber, and we chamber exactly the same way. So our left hand comes to our right ear, our right hand extends out, and we go high block, boom. Right over your head. Hold your body there. Hold your body there. Mr. Griffin, you got to change your legs. You're in a left fighting stance, and if you're in a right fighting stance, you got to be blocking with your left hand now, G. You got to change your hands. That's the one. Good. Come on back. Let's do it again. The left high block. 1. That's it. James, you got to change your legs. You're on the wrong side. You got your right leg. There it is. Ready? 2. High block. And back. And 3. Yeah, and back. Nice. Let's change our feet, please. The other side. Just those 2 blocks. Low block. So we chamber. And now our blocking is my right hand comes up to my ear. And we block down low. 1. Low block first. Yep. And come right back. And 2. Block low. So when I'm doing this low block, make sure that it's only just going above my leg. Okay, it's not sort of going up here in the middle of my body. It's just above my leg. Yeah. Ready? Low block. 3. Bang. Nice. Then we come right back. Now let's do the high block. So hand chambered high, just like you did. Good. Go high block. Okay. And again, 2, high block. That's it. And 3, high block. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's start in a right fighting sense. Take our right leg back. Okay, so these are the 4 movements that we have in this 4-direction front kick. And we're practicing those 2 blocks and a front kick and a punch. So we do this motion where we go low block, right leg front kick, right leg high block, left reverse punch. Whoa, Mr. Connor looks angry. Whoa, scared me, dude. Scared me. Okay, here we go. Right leg is back again. Okay, and we go low block. 1. Front kick. 2. High block. 3. Reverse punch. 4. Yeah, come on back. All right, so just those 4 motions. And remember, when we're doing our practice, this isn't about kicking super hard or punching hard. We're going to get there, but we want to make sure we have good technique. So our blocking hand comes right to our ear, and we block up high. So it can actually turn. Okay, so when I block, it turns. I block, my arm turns. Yeah? All right, ready? Right leg back. Do one more time on this side. Then we're going to change your feet. And 1. Kick. High block. Punch. What happened there? What happened? Somebody made a mistake. And it might have been me. It might have been me. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's try again. Let's do this. Sorry, low block first. Ready? Low block. Front kick. High block. Punch. I'm having, emotional panic attack about this 4-direction right now. Okay, let's do our left leg. Left leg is back. Ready? So we're going to do a low block with our right hand. Right hand comes up here. We go low block. 1. Front kick. 2. High block. 3. Reverse punch. 4. Come on back. Let's do it again. Okay, left leg is back. And we start low block. 1. Front kick. 2. High block. 3. Reverse punch. 4. Okay, who's got those 4 moves memorized and have good technique with it? Okay, Miss Sela, we're going to spotlight you, okay? We're going to put you in the middle of the camera. And I want to see these good movements. And there you are. Okay, so 4 moves. Now remember, it's not about memorizing the move. It's about doing good technique. Right? Okay, let's see your 4 moves. We start. Low block. Front kick. High block. Punch. Okay, come back to me. Nice. Just relax for a second. Yeah. Okay. So, Miss Sela, you had all 4 movements, but there was something that was not correct in how you got to the movement. And it was the high block. Okay, so you did your low block pretty good. I wanted to go higher and further back. Then your front kick was good. But your high block, you came from outside or underneath. That should come from inside or on top. Okay? Just like when we do the low block, it comes from there. When we do the high block, it comes from there. And guess what? When we do the middle section, outer forearm block, like in ghost hand, it also comes from there. Okay? So that's what we want to see. All right. Let's do the second one. I want to get onto the kicks. The second one is 4-direction side kick. And I got to remember this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, high punch. That's the one. Okay, I'm looking at Mr. Pass because him and I are triggered by this. We practiced this many times in the noontime class at the old school. Okay, so here we go. Right leg. We're going to go middle sector, knife. Mr. James and Henry. James and Henry. Thank you. You're in Taekwondo class. Be respectful. Ready? Knife hand guarding block. Both hands fade behind us. Oh, middle section block. Sorry. Yeah, inner forearm block. Thank you, Mr. Pass. How much you do? Then back leg, side kick. knife hand guarding block, and a high reverse punch. Yeah. So the first block is like Chun-Ji the pattern, the middle section, inner forearm, middle block, muscle block. Okay, so just like in Chun-Ji, we step back, we go 1. And we go back leg, side kick. So pull our foot through, and we kick straight out. Knife hand guarding block is next. Good. So when we do knife hand guarding block, make sure our back hand is right across the middle of our chest, and our front hand is just about eye height for that position. And it's just past what we call 90 degrees. So it's not too straight, or sorry, it's not too bent like this, and it's not too straight. Just past 90. And then reverse punch, high section, go to your nose, just like in Daniel. All right, let's do that side one more time. Ready? Right leg is back. Middle section, inner forearm block, 1. Good. Back leg side kick, 2. Knife hand guarding block, 3. Reverse punch, high section, 4. Awesome. Come on back. Let's put our left leg back. Left leg is back. So when we do this middle section, this muscle block, remember we're going to come from underneath for this block. Okay, so our blocking hand is now underneath, just like in Chun-Ji the pattern. We go muscle block. Okay, ready? And 1, muscle block. 2, side kick. 3, knife hand guarding block. 4, high section reverse punch. Good, come on back. Let's go left leg back again. Let's do this 2 more times. Ready? 1, underneath, muscle block. 2, side kick. 3, knife hands. 4, high section reverse punch. Excellent. Let's do it 1 more time. Ready? Left leg is back. Muscle block. 1, from underneath. Good. 2, 3, knife hands. 4, high punch. Awesome job. Okay. So there's actually 8 4 directions altogether. Okay. Every belt, every pattern had a 4 direction movement attached to it. But again, we're not trying to memorize the movements. We want to practice those basic movements. We practice changing and doing our low block. We practice doing our high block. We practice doing our muscle block. We practice having both hands go back for knife hand guarding block. Okay. And then the next one for Ms. Haley and Max and Griffin, we do outer forearm block, reverse punch, back leg turning kick, knife hand strike, sitting. Okay, so that's the other 4 directions. Okay, and then yes, Celia, there's one for you as well. And if you'd like to know it, I can do a video for you. Okay. Yeah, twin spin, back fist thrust. Okay. All right. So here's where we're going to need the chair. The chair, or a sibling to hold on to. One of the 2. Okay. So we're going to take Miss Jillian's chair. All right. So remember, we're going to work on our turning kick and then our side kick. If you have a partner, they can sit in the chair. That way it doesn't tip over. Or you just don't put too much weight on the chair. All right. Now, Mr. Pass, again, like we did yesterday, you just sort of roll through. Okay, we're going to do our turning kicks first. Max and Griffin, you guys will take turns, and you guys can count at your own time, right? Go through maybe a little bit faster so you both get through it. But the chair that we need, we're just going to hold onto it with one hand. The foot that we're going to balance on is going to point right towards the chair, and then the knee comes up. So when Miss Melissa does her turning kick, she actually chambers her leg backwards this way, and not forwards this way. Remember what joint we want to be hinging at? We want to move. Remember, it's our knee, not our hip, just the knee. So if I stand here, Miss Melissa can't move her knee forward because then she would be kicking me in the ribs with her knee. And she's not doing that. But she is taking this foot and it's going around me, right? So when she throws this kick, it comes around. So sometimes it's called a roundhouse kick. We call it just a turning kick, okay? So we're going to do just 5 of those turning kicks. Keep that knee up nice and high. So Jerry, if you're standing right there, come on the other side of Jasmina. And just like I'm doing with Miss Melissa, my body is right up against her thigh. So she's going to kick around you towards the camera. Yep, that's it. Good. Let's just do 5 of those. Ready? Knee up nice and high, and we count. 1, 2, 3. Nice, Matthew. Those are great kicks. 4 and 5. Nice job, Mr. Connor. Let's change our legs, please. Got to use the other side. Yeah, and again, I'm just standing there as a wall. Just like us dads should be. We're just a wall. Ready? 1, 2. Keep that knee up. 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. So for those of you who need to switch, I want you guys to switch. Okay, so now Max, you're going to go and kick. Yep. And Henry, if you want to rest for a minute, you want James to throw these kicks, you guys can do that. If you're by yourself, so Matthew and Kale and Mr. Noah, Connor, and Jasmine, and guess what? We get to double time it. Let's do it again. Ready? Leg up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think Miss Jasmine is trying to kick her dad a little bit. Let's change our legs. Good job, Jasmine. Duck and cover, Jerry. Duck and cover. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job. Miss Freya, you're being such a big help to Sela. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to change the kick from turning kick to side kick. So the difference that we really see in this one is that the side kick is a straight line. Okay, it's going to go in a straight line right towards the camera. So if Miss Melissa gave her leg up, it's hard to see, but her knee is actually pointing back towards the curtains. Okay, so her knee is chambered this way. She's actually going to kick that way now for us. Okay, so it's a straight line. So now if she kicks right towards the camera, you're going to see this straight line. Boom. What's her contact point? Is her heel. Okay, so sometimes we see this where the foot is kind of loosey-goosey and it's kind of this floppy, like a overcooked spaghetti. That's not what we want to see. We want it flexed, so the heel is the contact point. Bang, it's going to break the board. We're going to do 5 of those side kicks. So for this one, if we want to be a target, we would just sort of stand way out in front and we would just let them kick us in the ribs. Yeah, we want to make sure the toes are down, heels are up. Toes are down, heels are up. Toes down, heels up. Okay, let's do 5 of them. 1. Good. So remember, 2 joints are going to move this time. Hip and knee. 2. Keep your knee higher, Mr. Matthew. Lift your knee up. That's it. 3. That's the one, Matthew. That's the one. 4. Let's go, Mr. Kale. 5. Nice work. Jasmine, a good finish on that kick. Let's change our legs. Gotta do the other side. If you want to add an extra layer of toughness to this, so Miss Seela, you can do this one for you because this is for your pattern. So as you throw this side kick, you're actually going to punch out with the same hand. Okay? Punching at the same time. Just adds that little bit of flavor, a little pizzazz, as the kids say. I don't know if they really say that, but I said it. Miss Mills told me they don't say that. Hurts feelings, so wounds deeply. 1 and 2. That's it. 3. Miss Melissa's bobbling the chair. 4. Mr. Kale, hold on. You're going round. I need you to go straight line. Bend at the hip. 4 and 5. Good. Okay. So 1 second. You guys just keep practicing. Go back to the other side and do a couple more. But Mr. Kale, I want to just work with you for a second. So take that same position, sir. Do that same position that you were just in. Yeah. So make sure your knee is going back towards your shoulder, towards your head. Yeah. Nope. That's just your knee moving. I need your knee. You're going to bend at the hip, right? And then extend out. Then bring your knee back up towards your elbow. Bring your knee always back up towards your elbow. Okay, so when you're in that position, your knee comes back. There. Okay? Let's go. That's it. That's it. Let's go, Mr. Noah. Keep doing those kicks, dude. That's it. What part of the foot should be hitting? Only your heel. Good. Sit up nice and tall when you do your kicks, though. We don't want to be leaning over. So let's take that right hand and extend it out with your kick, Noah. Take your right hand, extend it out with your kick. Okay? That's going to keep your shoulder going this way. All right, and then time. Okay, so a couple little pointers for you. And I see this sometimes, and I see it even in our senior class. And as I watched even Mr. Michael Johnson, some of you guys might know Mr. Johnson. He's a 3rd degree black belt. He's fought internationally all over the world. He's a great fighter, really good at patterns. But I was watching him do a side kick, and he's rolling his shoulders. So he's doing this. I borrow the chair from Melissa. When he's doing his side kick, and he's rolling his shoulder way over. So he's up like this, and he throws his side kick, he rolls his shoulder way over. And it gives him a little bit more power, a little bit more extension. But when you're doing patterns, it gives you a bit of a turn, an over rotation, like you're doing a back kick, a different type of kick. So we don't want a shoulder to turn over. So Jazz, you're doing the same sort of thing a little bit. You're rolling that shoulder. I want you to keep your shoulder back. So pull it this way. As I throw my kick, I'm looking in the direction I'm going to kick. And I bring my foot in, and it goes right back. Boom. In, and right back. But I'm always trying to look in that way. I'm pulling the shoulder back. Okay? So I'm keeping my body very straight towards the wall. I don't want to roll this way. It feels easier on my hip if I over rotate, if I roll my thoughts. It feels easier. And I can kick higher. But I'm not working my flexibility in the way I need to for my side. So that's why we got to break our kick down and go a little bit slower with it. Okay? So that's the two big differences in our side kicks and turning kicks. First one is turning kick comes around. Side kick is a straight line. Okay? The turning kick only uses one joint to hinge, it's just my knee. The side kick uses two joints, my hip and my knee. Both have to move in order to get the mechanics and the power in that kick. Right? So what we want to do next is actually just go through some basic patterns. We're going to go through Chunji. Just walking through it, nice relaxed moment. I know most of you, I mean, all of you know Chunji. So it's not about doing Chunji, it's about making sure you do the basics in Chunji really well. Okay, so we do that low block like we practice with 4-direction front kick. The low block has to come way up from our ear. And we block down low. We do the muscle block, it comes from underneath. And we go muscle block. Okay? So we want to see those basic things. I know you know the end of the pattern. You know the end of the movement. You know the block should be there, the block should be there, the punch is there. You know that. But how we get there is what we got to make sure we're doing as well. So let's do Chunji the pattern. Chunbi. Ready, Mr. Henry? Yeah. Chunji. Ready? Go to our left. 1. Hold. Mr. Kale. Hold. Good. Mr. Connor, you got to change your feet and go to the other direction. Got to go to your left. Yep, that way. Awesome job. I know it's tough to watch me on TV and I'm boom, like wrong with you. Step forward and punch. We go all around the other side from your ear. We block low. Good. And step forward and punch. That's it, Miss Haley. And now to the front from our ear. So look at my blocking hand. My left hand is right up to the right ear. I turn, boom, block hard. And I step forward and punch. Nice. And I go all the way around. Right away, I wrap and I turn, block. And we step forward and punch. Here's where it changes. Now I cover, so my non-blocking hand, my back hand covers my blocking hand. I go to my, and I step forward and punch hard. And we go to the other side. Cover, block. Step forward and punch. Nice. Go to the back. Cover and block. Step forward and punch. All around the other side. Block. We step forward and punch 1. Step forward and punch 2. Now step backwards and punch. Step backwards and punch. Chunji. Then we step up onto our mark. Okay. So one thing I wanted to make sure that all of you are doing in your homework for tonight, okay, this is your homework section, is I want you to do a video of Chunji. I know. Miss Sela's like, what? Dude. And she's not really saying dude, but I'm sure she's thinking that. I want you to do a video of Chunji and send it in. And the reason I want you to do Chunji, I know everybody, with the exception of, say, Mr. Connor, is past Chunji, right? You're starting to do Dangun and Do-San and Wan-Yo. That's fine. But the basic movements is what I want to see. I want to see the inside to outside or the outside to the inside. I want to see that technique. Okay? Because if you know Chunji really well, and you should know that basic technique also. Okay? So that's my challenge for you. That's your homework. So even Miss Sela, she's doing Wan-Yo. She's got to do that one. And do you know when I practice patterns, when I'm in the school by myself, when I'm practicing patterns, what pattern do I start with? Every time, Chunji. Why? Because it's the first pattern. And I've been doing martial arts for, I guess, 17 years. This is my 18th year doing Taekwondo. And I've been doing Chunji for 18 years. And I bet you, Mason and Haley, if you ask your dad, he would say the same thing. Doing Chunji for a long time. And he still practices it. Still practices the other pattern. You know, it was Mr. Past. I'm going to tell you guys this little story. It's Mr. Past, Haley and Mason's dad, who got us doing Chunji the pattern backwards. We start at the end of the pattern, and then we'd have to go, how did we have to go? Forward, forward, then backwards, and then block, and then we'd have to turn the other direction and punch. It was so crazy. That was him. That was his fault. He got us doing that crazy stuff, right? But it made us think, didn't it, sir? It made us think about how to perform the pattern in every direction. It was awesome, right? Practice that basic pattern. And if you're past Chunji, so Max, Griffin, who else was there? Haley, yeah, Noah. We should be doing Dangun as well as Chunji. And if you're more senior, so Sela, you should be doing Do-San, Dangun, Chunji. So before you get to doing yours, you should do your first 3 patterns. Okay? Miss Melissa's got to do her first 4. Miss Kittens got to do her first 8 before she gets to practice hers. Because just learning your pattern doesn't take long. You guys could do that in 2 weeks. You can learn your pattern and have it memorized and the movements well. But if you know all of your junior stuff, then you're starting to learn and get ready for your black belt training. And that's what you're looking for. Okay? So one piece of news. No classes the 27th through May the 3rd. We are closing the school down. We're moving it to the new location. We are super jazzed. We were laying floor today. Miss Jillian and Miss Jennifer have been down there painting up a storm. You can look at it on Facebook. If you have Facebook with your parents, see some of the school, what it's going to look like. We have new mats coming, but they are delayed, so they may not be there for when we actually open. But we have black and red mats coming. So instead of blue and red, we're going to be black and red. So cool. It'll be awesome. Okay, let's do our breathing exercise. Hands together next more. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, love, family, enthusiasm, romance, desire, faith, hope, passion, and vision in. Out of your body, fear, worry, anxiety, hatred, revenge, negative thinking, superstition, and blank. All good things in. Anything I don't need, I just let it go. Breathe in, love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for myself. And I breathe out love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for everyone we come in contact with. Thank you guys so much for hard work. Don't forget your homework. Doing Chunji the pattern. Send in your video, and I want to see the very best version of Chunji. So that good chambering of the blocks. Okay, I want to see that good control. Oh, let's finish. Face center. Chi. Yeah. All right. Mr. Gill, I'll answer your question. Just let us do this follow, and I'll answer your question in a sec, okay? Ready? On the count of 3, 2, 1. Boom! Nice job, everybody. And once again, Noah hits the camera. Noah, dude, be gentle. Okay, Mr. Kale, what's your question, dude?
Thank you for the homework.
Oh, for the homework, yeah. You forgot the homework already?
No, thank you for the
Oh,
homework.
okay, sorry, I thought you said you forgot the homework. I was gonna like question your mental stability there. Good work, sir. Okay, any other questions? You're all good?
See ya.
Okay,
Thank you for coming on.
goodbye, everybody.